All right, hopefully we got it working now. This has been ridiculous. Let's see what we got. What's up, Rio? All right, so I guess it is working because I got somebody on here already. I know John Brady's coming in, so we'll wait for him to jump on there because he just texted me. Yo, Jerry Valdez, what's up, my brother? All right, John Brady, you are here. So now I know it's working. Finally. Try what's going on. Everyone let me know real quick. Is picture okay? Audio okay? All that stuff good? Rio, man, I'm telling you right now, this morning, so I went live. What's up, Karen? Hey, how are you? Long time no talk. Miss Karen. So yeah, Rio, this morning about 9:30, sat down, started getting the live stream all together. Started the stream itself at about 10 minutes till 10, and every time I would click to go live to merge the two, it would freeze, and it would freeze everything, the system, YouTube, everything. And I would have to shut my entire computer down. And it did that 3 or 4 different times over the course of almost an hour. And at that point, I had to do other stuff. So I had to move on from it. And luckily, I moved some things around in my schedule so that I could try it one more time. And we are here. And hopefully, we won't have any issues. Good to see Karen in here. Hadn't seen her in a while. I bet Jerry, he knows Karen. Jerry, you see? Oh, he already said something. Karen used to tune in to everything that I had. All right, we had some people jump on pretty fast. What do Yeah, John, and I think that may be due to weather because it is terrible weather. Terrible weather in my part of the world. It's been storming. They're calling for potential snow tonight, so that may be due to that. I don't know. Yeah, what's up, Eric? All right. Let me blow this screen up so I can see everything. Utah asked, Chase, can you give your opinion on the possibility of the Astros stealing signs in the World Series? Thanks. Um, yeah, I can. I guess let me ask you this. What do you mean by as far as my opinion? Do you want my opinion as if I think they did or if they're guilty, or my opinion on just kind of give me a specific as to what you mean in that, because that's it's a pretty broad topic. Rio says it's 28 in Madison, Wisconsin. It is 34. Who do you like tonight, ladies and gents? Yeah, Karen, well, I'll tell you this. I can move it. I can move it down here. But I'm still getting used to this microphone, so I don't want to put it too far away from my face to where it's not working. Let's see if you guys can still hear me. Hey, Chase sent you an email regarding top play units. Did you read it? Walter, I have not. But in saying that, I have not gotten on my email since about 11 o'clock this morning. I still had about 100 that I needed to weed through. So being that I had a meeting earlier, I told my assistant to go ahead, go through, weed out all the basic stuff, like just people asking like about pricing and things like that. And then I would come back later this afternoon and take care of emails like that have specific questions that only I can answer, yours probably being one of them. So I will get to it today. I just have not had a chance to get through all of them yet because there's a bunch. Who wants to see the piece of memorabilia that I picked out for today? And I know Karen will like this. Maybe she's gonna like it partially because of the team, even though it's not technically her team. Yo, what's up, Danny? And this piece of memorabilia, yes, it actually is involving the Dodgers, Karen, but it's involving the Brooklyn Dodgers, not the LA Dodgers. And I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about, someone that I have idolized since I was a kid. Yo, Ron, appreciate it, brother. Keith Davis, what's going on, man? So this one I just got back on Monday from Steiner Sports. They went in, authenticated everything for me, did a custom framework for me, all that stuff. So I finally got it back. So I figured, hell, I'll use that as my piece of memorabilia for the next live show. So if you guys want to go ahead and knock that out and get that out of the way, that's what we'll do. It's ironic that Karen comes in today because I know she'll like it. Even though it's Brooklyn Dodgers, still Dodgers. Duke Snider, no. And then Utah, get back with me on that Astros question. I have no problem answering it, but I kind of want to get what you want to hear specifically. Like in what way do you want me to address it? Duke Snider's jockstrap. Oh my God, that son of a bitch would smell now. All right. If it was Jackie Robinson's jockstrap, I would be wearing it. Everybody knows that Griffey was my favorite, player of my generation. Now Javier Baez is probably taking a close second place, but my favorite player ever, and the person that, made baseball what it is, hands down. Baseball wouldn't be anything without him. Is Jackie Robinson. And so, let's see. Still got the plastic on it from where it was framed. So, that's Jackie, obviously. And it's kind of hard to see because it's getting so much reflection on it. But they did a Dodgers border, so it's all Dodger blue. This right here is his. It would have been like his first official baseball card when he actually put on a Dodgers uniform, went for his first photo shoot or whatever. That was it, and then a copy of his signing bonus check, which, if you can see right there in the corner, That's authentication right there to show you that it is real. MLB authenticated. That is his signing bonus check for $4,000 from the Brooklyn Dodgers. So, one of my prize pieces right there. Love that. Walter says Jackie could have bought my all access package. Walter, I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably would have given it to him. Karen says, "How do you find that stuff? Is it an action? I'm assuming you mean auction. Some of it is, but I got into collecting memorabilia when I was really young, just because I was such a baseball freak. And I usually like to focus on certain players and, of course, my teams. And then as I got older, I wanted to focus on more rare, historic things that you just can't find. So when somebody comes into, my room or something like that and they see a piece, it's not something that you can just go in and buy. I want it to be something that you're just not going to see anywhere else. So that's what I've tried to gear towards, and I've got a lot of pieces like that. And I've got the normal stuff. The stuff that you can go buy. I'm trying to see if there's anything within arm's reach that I could put on camera. All right, you'll like this. Did you see the glass case? I'll take something out of it. All right. This, if you can see it, it is authenticated. So this is obviously a crystal baseball, but inside of it, that is dirt. And that is dirt from Wrigley Field from the World Series in 2016. And I also have one that has dirt in it from Dodger Stadium from the NLCS that same year. So I thought that was pretty cool. That's something you just don't see every day. Walter, good question. Do I think they're dumb enough? The question is, are they smart enough? And here's why I say that. So I did a radio spot. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Mark Ryan. He does a show on ESPN Radio called Offsides. I was on that show yesterday for a few minutes talking about the Colin Kaepernick thing. He asked my opinion, and I told him, because he was asking what the likelihood was that he would get a job. And I said, well, if you look at how in shape he is, if you look at his physical specifications, that would be a shoo-in for just about any organization. So all he has to do is go out there and not fuck up, basically. If he goes out there, he plays well, there's going to be a multitude of teams that are willing to give him a job and give him a job right now. Now, here's the thing. He's got to keep that mouth shut. Don't open your mouth. Don't talk about anything but football. Don't get on social media. Do not open your mouth. And I'm not saying that I agree with Kaepernick, and I'm certainly not saying that I disagree with Kaepernick in his views of anything. And I'm not saying he shouldn't use his platform to speak his piece, but you do not do it while the game is going on. Leave that for outside the National Football League. That's my opinion. So if he keeps his mouth shut and he just does his job, I think he has a job next week. Truth be told, I think he'll have a starting job next week. If he doesn't start, he'll have a job and he'll be starting by week 13. Keith, or no, who asked that? Elliot, they said Miami, good fit for him. To be honest with you, I think that DC or, Washington would actually probably be the best fit. But problem is, man, you're already so politically entwined and stuff. Last thing you need to be is be on Capitol Hill. So if you want my honest opinion of where he would probably fit the best, I kind of go back to the Cam Newton talk as how I thought Cam Newton would fit in the Panther system pretty well. I think he would fit well in Chicago. I think he would fit well into Minnesota. I think he would fit well into Tampa Bay, but Jameis Winston is a good he's a good quarterback. He just makes some mistakes. Another team that I think would be a good fit for Kaepernick would be, truth be told, I think that Phillip Rivers leaving him going to the Chargers, with now the Chargers going into that new stadium and, it being the centerpiece of the NFL, basically, I think he would be a good fit for the Chargers. He won't accept those terms, Chase. And you may be right, Danny. Problem is, he's either going to accept them or nobody's going to take the risk to get what's a very uncertain reward with Kaepernick. Luis Gomez says, hey, brother, I follow Ghost Picks, but only for free picks, and Jimmy continues to throw you shit. Did you end up very badly? No. Again, I'm not going to get into a bunch of talk about him or those guys because I'm still friends with some of them. And hey, man, I still got love for them. I didn't think it ended very badly. I resigned like a professional person would. I'm probably the only person out of the group that's ever truly sent a resignation letter. I praised them for weeks on end afterwards on my stuff. I promoted them. I even sent them business. There was no reason for them to ever say anything bad about me. And then, of course, things start and lies get made, and then, it is what it is. But I'll leave it at that. I guess you could say it ended badly, but I'm over it. He can do what he wants to do. He now it's rumors of lawsuits and all this stuff. Hey, man, I'm ready. I've put so much money into the back end just to cover my ass since day one, the last 2 years, which I do in any business endeavor I do. I'm certainly not concerned about it. That's like saying Antonio Brown will not post anything on Twitter. Yes, but Antonio Brown's an idiot. At least Kaepernick has sense. Kaepernick's not a stupid individual. Kaepernick's just made some dumb decisions as to when and where he's used his platform and what he's used it for. And that's it. Kaepernick's a smart guy, talented guy. Antonio's got talent for days, but he's a moron. He is an actual moron. If you listen to him talk, he can't even speak a coherent sentence. Keith Davis says, good to remain friends if at all possible. Hey, that's all I ever wanted. And the thing is, I wanted to remain friends, and if business ever came about again, I wasn't completely opposed to the idea. It was just time for me personally to move on and get out of that. I didn't feel like it was the best fit for me. I had not felt like that for a while. I had expressed it. It didn't get anywhere, so the only thing that I could do was move on. And if that's not if people can't accept that, oh well. They're going to sit there and get on YouTube and talk shit. Whatever. I mean, I'm 31 years old. I'm not going to act like a 16-year-old girl. If they want to, go ahead. We'll see who's the last man standing. I'm hoping you recruit Jack. Karen, you know, me and you have had that talk. You know how I feel about that. And you know what I would do. Jack has been letting the new guy speak for his plays. I'm not even going to get into that. Maybe him and Antonio Brown should go to lunch together. All right, enough talk about that. All Eyes on the Line says, how much for a starting bankroll with you, or do you manage for them with a fee? All Eyes on the Line, the bankroll's up to you, brother. I mean, there is no right or wrong answer to that. It depends on how quick you want to be able to build this thing. So, but I mean, you can start with 1,000, 5,000, 10,000. I have people that start with 50,000. As far as do I manage people's bankrolls for a fee? Not yet, but the overall goal is I'm going to turn this into a hedge fund. And I'm going to have people that basically turn their bankroll over to me with a 100% legal guarantee that your bankroll will be insured, which means that the absolute worst case scenario is you get your bankroll back and you just don't make anything. But obviously, we'll turn profit over a year's time. It'll be set up like a 401k plan, and I'll get a small percentage in commission for what we profit. We'll do it year in and year out. But that's a little bit down the road. There's got to be more legalities that come into place state by state before I can do it the right way and do it legally. Chase, what's up with all the haters? Keep doing your thing. Hey, man, I'll let them keep hating on me. As a matter of fact, that's fine, because all it does is make people think about me. Whether people like me or not, every time somebody mentions me or mentions something where you know they're hinting around me, it makes everybody that listens, watches it, is tuning in, think about me. Chase, if you did that, what would the withdrawal method be? Same thing as a 401k. We would do it in a year's time frame. There would be no withdrawing. If you had to withdraw, you would have a penalty set aside, a fee that you would pay out of that. And of course, you would have to think the government then they would tax you on it. Hold on, Ron. We'll get to that. You'll be taxed on that, but then at the end of the year, it'll be your decision to take your profit, pay the commission, and use that money, withdraw it, which you will be able to do penalty-free, or you can reinvest it. Take some, reinvest some, but as far as withdrawing once a week, once a month, that will be a no-no. We're trying to set it up on a yearly basis. Chase, in all seriousness, the Calgary play last night, should we have laid off with Tolbert in the net? No, because the thing is, if you look at Dallas, their power plays are terrible. So I wasn't worried about Tolbert in the net. I just needed him to do just enough so Calgary could capitalize on power plays. And what'd they do? They didn't. So it's Calgary's offense's fault, not necessarily a defensive fault. That's what I believe. That's what I truly wholeheartedly believe. Guys, sometimes we're just going to lose and we can't think too much into it like, oh, should we have done this? Should we have done that? If I give out a play, win or lose, I'm still going to wholeheartedly believe in that play that I gave out. Walter, it'd probably be anywhere from 3 to 6%. It'd just be all depending on what the cost of doing business is once we get to that point. Karen, that's what it would be geared towards, obviously, because I can't do it for 1,000 people. You want to be able to do it for a small enough group of clients to where you can have one-on-one engagement with those clients. But again, that's really going to come down to, a decision I'll have to make when we get closer to doing that. So we're still a little ways. We're still at least a year out on that. So I don't really know on that. Before I put this little glass case back up, does that look familiar to you guys? I know that looks familiar. All right, let me put this back up, guys. I'll be back in a minute. All right. All Eyes on the Line says dump my stockbroker garbage returns of 10% every 6 months at best. That's actually not bad, brother. If he's giving you a consistent 10% in stocks in this day and age, the way they fluctuate, that's not bad. Question is whether 10% is going to look good or not based on how much you're investing. I mean, my stockbroker makes me a little more than 10%, but if he made me 10% every single month without question, I wouldn't be complaining. Elliot says, I'm sure the memorabilia is worth a lot. Passion for the game. Oh, brother, you know it. I'll tell you this, and I'm not doing this to brag, because this is 30 years, guys. 30 years of collecting, and I still to this day collect like I'm a little kid. I had my insurance broker come through when I moved, and I pulled everything out of storage that I was going to put into this room and in the house, and had that insured, as well as he went to the storage building to insure the rest of it and insured it as a collection. And I'm telling you right now, the insurance policy for my memorabilia collection is insured for more money than my home and my watch collection. It's insured for a lot of money because some of this stuff's probably can't be replaced. It's just, it doesn't exist anywhere else. Come here. Come here. Dumbass dog. Memorabilia is art, brother, in my opinion. I wanted to show y'all another piece. It's not really like memorabilia per se, but it's something one of my clients made me and sent to me, so I love it. I really cherish it. So, and it may be kind of hard to see because obviously it's daylight. So check out that. Okay, looks like a normal beer bottle, Coke bottle, something. American flag top, Major League Baseball logo, Cubs logo. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got like a like salt or sand or something on the inside, and I didn't understand it at first. And it lights up Cubs blue. And it's bright as shit. One of my clients made me that and sent it to me. So that's a piece that I really love and cherish. All right. So, before we get started into some conversation, who wants to do a competition? Who wants to have a contest? Okay, first thing we're going to do is give away a week of service. 7-day pass for absolutely free, okay? After that, we're going to give away a few things. Now, if you're already, on a week pass or a 3-day pass or a month pass, you can still enter and you can still win. Okay, and all it'll do is start when your other expires. So, like, I know that, and I don't know everybody that's on it because I have so many, but Keith's a customer of mine, John's a customer of mine, Walter's a customer of mine, and all those guys are like long-term clients, so the week doesn't mean much to them. But this is what I'm also going to offer. They can play. And being that a week's not going to do anything for them, Jerry Valdez says give away memorabilia. No, I can't do that, bro. I tell you what, Jerry, that's actually a good idea, though. I'm going to call you later. Let's discuss that. So, if you are, I'm going to use Jerry Valdez as an example. Jerry Valdez is a long-term client of mine, so he is on yearly passes. A week means nothing to him. It doesn't benefit him. So, but Jerry, being that he is in this chat, and I'm going to say this once. If you are not watching the video live, which means if you are watching this video archived, the contest is over. But Jerry can enter this contest. We're going to do it right here and right now. If Jerry wins, Jerry can choose someone within this chat to give it away to. How about that? Does that sound good? So if you're a long-term player, John Brady, Jerry Valdez, Walter, any of those guys, and you want to give away your week if you win, you can give it away to someone in this chat. It's up to you. But you got to win first. So I am going to steal a little idea from my good buddy Kyle Johnson, the way he does a contest picking a number. Okay, so we're going to do that. The next contest we're going to run is after we give away this week. Then I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to go into the site and purchase a 1-week pass of service. Every person that purchases during the time frame that I give out will be entered to win an upgrade to a month of plays. So if you win, you'll take that week, and I'm going to upgrade it to a month. So you'll get 3 free weeks. And I may give away a few of those, depending on how many people sign up. So the number is going to be between... Let me write it down first. The number is going to be between 1 and 100. Everybody start typing your answers. When somebody gets it, I will tell you to stop. Winner gets a free week. 1 and 100. It is one number. It's a number between 1 and 100. Go. And I've got it written down right here. Holy shit. Stop. Everybody stop. No more. Okay, guys, no more. It's not going to do you any good. As soon as I said go, the first two people got it right. You should have known. I gave you guys a hint at the beginning of the video. Jackie Robinson, Brooklyn Dodgers, number 42. Can you guys see that? Number 42 was the answer. So, the first two people were John Brady, Walter McMurtry, excuse me. John Brady got it first as per the chat. So, John Brady, a week's not going to do you any good. So, who would you like to give your free week of service away to? I can't believe two people got it first right off the bat. But hey, that means you guys are paying good attention. And don't worry, that's not the only competition. We got more. But for now, that's for a free week of service. So, John, it is up to you who you would like. So think about it for a second, John. You don't have to answer right this very second. I give you a minute or so. Think about it. And let me know. What's up, Shane? Matt, yeah, you missed the beginning, but you're not completely out of any contest yet. So you'll be... John Brady says Rio C. John, is that your... that is your pick for who you want to give it away to, correct? I'm missing. There's so much going on in this chat. Hold on. So I see Rio C. Knew it. Hold on, John. I'm going back to all your comments to make sure I get it right. All right, John Brady says Rio C can have it. He's the first to ask. Okay, Rio, congratulations. You won a free week of service at chasewins.com. Rio, do you have an account on my website? That's question number one. All right, while I'm waiting on that answer, I am going to grab... Let me go grab some more paper, guys, so we can do another one. What's up, William? So, Rio. Okay, Rio, you do have one. Put your username in this chat, okay? So I can activate you while we are live. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go get some more paper so we can do another contest. Give me just a second, guys. All right. Okay. we have got the username from Rio, who won the free week. If you are just tuning in, I gave away a free week of service. The winner was John Brady, one of my long-term clients. I said that if one of my long-termers won it, they would have the choice and given away and had the ability to give it away to someone within the chat. Always giving back. So, no, Walter, I asked him to give his username, but that's not really personal information. Jerry, that's funny. What's your password? I asked him to give the username. That way I could activate him real quick. Because I want to do it now before I get busy doing something later and not do it. So let me activate you real quick. Ah, shit. There we go. There's your account. Oh, your mother's ass. Why is this taking so long? Jerry Valdez says, Rio, after the week, buy the all access with your winnings. It's not a bad idea. All right, what do we got? What do we got? All right, there's your account. Let's go in. 7 days, 14th through the 20th. Walter says $10 says the coked up used car salesman will start to copy this live format before end of November. I don't know what to do with my hands. Okay, Rio, brother, you are activated. All right, I got more paper, guys. Who wants to do another one? Rio, you are activated. You are good to go. Obviously, the plays for today are not posted quite yet. That will be a little bit after I get off of this chat. But either way, you have a week of service. Free, courtesy of Mr. John Brady. So, let's do this. I am going to keep the theme of baseball going. Keith Davis says hit that thumbs up. Good people. Thank you, Keith. Yep, everybody hit the thumbs up. Let's get it going. Can I play or am I out? No, you can still play, John. Well, Hold on 1 second. Because I know you're going to give it away anyway. So it's not like it's benefiting you. So yes, you can still play. Okay, so the next contest. And guys, let me know if you want to do this one. I'm not even going to waste my time if you don't want to do it. So we've got about 45 people in this chat. With booze you lose, with dope there's hope. What the fuck does that mean? Jerry's right. If I do drink beer, I do drink Stella. Okay, so this is what I want to do now. And again, if you're already on a package, it doesn't matter. You can still take advantage and have a chance to win. What I want to do now, it is, I'm going to go off the computer's time, 3:06 p.m. So I'm going to run this until 3:20 p.m. If you go on my site right now and you purchase a 7-day package, okay, 7 days, you are immediately entered to win a month of service. Now, what that means is if you win, I'm going to take your week of service that you purchased for $99, and I'm going to add 3 weeks to it for absolutely free. If one of my long-term guys wins, they can choose... well, no, they can't really play because they're not going to go in and buy a week for no reason. So you guys are out this competition. Sorry. But whoever wants to go in right now, go to the website, chasewins.com, buy a $99 package. Let me know in the chat as soon as you do. I've got the website pulled up. I'll immediately enter to win you, and then we will announce that winner before the end of the show. So somebody will win 3 weeks of service for the price of 1. So is that something you guys want to do? Yeah, Ron, if you're already on a month right now and you go in and you buy another week, you're automatically going to get that week tacked on, right? That week will start when your month ends. But if you win the competition, you got to win. I'm going to add 3 weeks to that week for no charge. Does that make sense? So, if you guys want to do it, we got to have some participation. We can't just have one person do it because then it's kind of worthless. So is this something that you guys want to do? If you want to, we can run it. It's very quick. You can very quickly go in. Garrett asked NFL Game of the Year ? Garrett, I don't know if you watch my free play video for today. The situation's there. The game is there. But because of the way that injuries and information is being released very, very late in the week, I will not pull the trigger until at least midnight tonight. So if I do pull the trigger, if it does meet the criteria in all aspects, I will make that decision very late tonight. I'll do my write-up, get it posted, and then I will make an announcement. So you will be able to buy as early as tomorrow. And again, I'm going to discount it. So it's not going to be $150, $200 for the play. It's going to be $100 and come with a 7-day guarantee if it were to lose. So if it were to lose, you're going to get 7 days of all plays absolutely free, no questions asked. So Damn. Yes, Jerry, if it doesn't make play of the year, it'll be a top play. I mean, it's going to be a top play no matter what. Okay, so Flex44401 says he's holding off for the game of the year, so he doesn't want to buy a week yet. Understandable, no problem. So I would have guessed old style as Harry Carey. Old style is kind of like PBR. It's just nothing. I mean, it's all right. I don't hate it. But to be honest with you, I like Pat Hughes more than I like Harry Carey. Don't shoot me, Cubs fans. I'm a Pat Hughes nut. That almost makes me want to show one more piece of memorabilia that I think you guys will get a kick out of. Jerry, I was thinking about that, but I'm going to wait and make sure that I pull the trigger on it. And if I do, I probably will give one away. Okay, well, what if I did this? So instead of doing the week and we give away 3 weeks, let me brainstorm here for a second. Well, let me ask you guys this. Out of all the specials that I run on a regular basis, is there one that you guys like more than the other? Jerry, will do, brother. What time? I've got something to do tonight at 6:30 my time, but I mean, we can probably talk beforehand. You just let me know what time works for you. John, the question was out of all the specials that I run, like on a, I guess, somewhat normal basis, is there one that you guys like or prefer more than the other? Is there stuff that you guys, look forward to doing? Mario Harris, what's going on, brother? Keith Davis, I'll holler at you later, brother. Thanks for tuning in. How much battery life I got? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna grab while y'all are answering that. I'm gonna grab my charger so this computer doesn't die because we've still got about another 15 minutes. We're gonna run this thing. So, am I blocked? Mic check. What do you mean? Are you blocked? All right, John, I got you. I got something to do tonight, but Yeah, we're on the same time zone, so. Garrett, I don't know. I mean, the overwhelming majority of society, I mean, would not want to call in to pay for plays. Um, so, in that regard, I don't know. And being that I don't have multiple cappers, it's just me, you know, obviously I don't have the time to answer 300 phone calls a day, you know what I mean? I don't mean that wrong. It's just there's only so many hours in a day, and as much as I do in a normal day. All right, Jerry, I'll call you before I leave tonight then. Let me grab my charger, guys, so my computer don't get out. Give me 20 seconds. All right. So now I'm torn. I don't know what I want to run, but I know I got to give away something else. Okay, let me ask you this. Would you guys prefer me to maybe just give away another small package and then maybe run a special that you can go buy if you don't win on a smaller tier package or something like that? Would you guys prefer another coupon code to be able to use to get a discount on something? Give me some ideas, guys. Shane, I get the joke. Come here, puppy. Wrigley's chilling with us. She's not enthused. Go back to bed. Top tiers for a few days. Okay, here's an idea, Chad. What do you guys think about this? Shane says, "Can I ask how much that sign costs to be made? Have some friends who are huge Cubs fans." Um, for me, Shane, all I had to do was buy materials because it was one of my best friends. That is the most talented carpenter that I've ever seen in my life. So I bought it, and I bought all the material, which all the material with all the LEDs, the timers, the fans that go behind it to keep everything cool. I think I spent like $800 on materials, but I would guess with as much time as it took him, I mean, it'd be $3,000-4,000. I would guess. Danny says, Chase, did I see you wager on a Clemson B-ball game the other day? Yes, I did on Sunday, and it won. Jack Brickhouse or Harry Carey? Harry Carey. John Brady says, make a week $50. Oh, my God. All Eyes on the Line says, it's his channel. Why are people caught up with this bullshit? You're not paying him. No idea what that means. John, the only fear that I have with that is if I did a week for $50, people would be holding out wanting me to do it again and again and again. And to be honest with you, people may not believe this, but with overhead and fees and taxes and everything on a $50 package, about $8 is left over when it's all said and done. So I mean, I don't make anything. I reinvest all of it. So to give away now a week for 50, I certainly wouldn't be doing it again. You know what I mean? And I just don't want people to be like, oh, well, you run it again and again, because I wouldn't. And that's how this industry typically works. You do one huge special, and people will hold out hoping you do it again and again when it's just not feasible financially to do so. You're free to do what you like. Yeah, I get that part of it. I just don't know. Was there something like said, or I guess my question was, I don't know why it was said. Was there something said that maybe I missed? Right, Walter. Yeah, there was, but that's what I'm saying. I haven't done it since, and there's a reason why. If I do it again, then it's going to become something somewhat normal. Danny says bad precedent, Chase. I don't get that one either. John Brady says for one person. Okay, so let's do this. How about this? I've already given away a week. How about I give away a 3-day pass? You guys want to go for that? Do a 3-day pass for free? The hell did I do with my... What in the shit? Oh, right here. Joe Buck or Jack Buck or Joe Buck? Can I say neither? Joe Buck's a Cardinals fan, and I don't know why he irritates me, but he's a good announcer. I mean, there's no denying it. I would honestly say if I had to rank them, Pat Hughes number 1, Vin Scully number 2, Harry Carey number 3. Harry Carey's grandson, I would probably put in that top 5. Yeah. Okay, we're going to give away a 3-day package. 3 days of plays. Now, somebody... Who did it? Ron Crawford, you bought a week. We ended up not doing the contest. So what I'll do to make up for it is I'm going to give you an extra day at no charge. So you got 8 days instead of 7. We're going to give away a 3-day package, guys. Are y'all ready? We are going to do the same thing. It's going to be a number. Now, we're going to keep the line of baseball. I'm going to give you a hint. So, if any of you have been watching me for a long period of time, you guys know that I make a lot of future predictions as to what I think is going to happen. So, back about 2 weeks before the regular season ended, somebody asked me in a live show who I thought were going to be Cy Young winners, who I thought were going to be MVPs, so on and so forth. I predicted that it would be Jacob deGrom and Justin Verlander. People thought I was stupid for saying Verlander. They said that he would not be able to beat Garrett Cole in it. Obviously, we see what happened. Justin Verlander won. But somebody specifically asked me who I thought was going to be the American League MVP. There is your hint. Go back to who I said. Number between 1 and 100. 3-day pass up for stake. First one to get it wins. Go. It's a number, guys. All right, stop right there. Colton. You got it. Jerry Valdez, you got the right answer. Flex got the right answer. There's a bunch of people getting the right answer. Because I did say that I thought Alex Bregman would win the AL MVP. His baseball number is 2. So good read between the lines there. Your number is number 2. But the first person to actually put it in the chat was Colton. So you, sir. Let's see. And I can thank my buddy Kyle Johnson for the idea on using this little numbers game. Hope you don't get mad that I took it. Okay, let's see something real quick. Colton, you have your top play package right now. If you choose, I will I'll go in and just add 3 days to that if you like. Or if you choose, you can do what John Brady did. Since you are on a package already, you have the ability to give this away to someone in the chat. It's up to you. Oh, we got Cappers Direct in the building. What's going on, guys? Is that Kyle or is that Jay? Colton, let me know what you want to do, brother. Everyone, give Kyle Johnson a shout out. He is here live in the chat. If you guys don't follow Cappers Direct on YouTube, go make sure you do it at Cappers Direct. He does the Cappers Nation live show a few times a week. Hell, he goes live almost every day. So a lot of good information, a lot of free plays. If you're not subscribed to those guys, make sure you do so. Colton, add it on. I also emailed you, so if you want to look at it and get back to me. I will, Colton. As soon as I get done with live chat, I'm going to get back on the emails. All right, Colton, I will go in right now. Hold on. All right, I've added 3 days to you, brother. So that is done. John, yeah, I've got my phone on me. Who likes doing the 3-day pass to get a day free? Who likes that? People seem to like that package. Buy 3 days, get the 4th day for free.